Hello students, good morning to every one of you. So today we are going to start with some illustrations of redemption of debentures. We have already completed one illustrations. Before that we are going to start with journal entries, basic rules of accounts which are required for journal entries. Number one is the traditional approach. That is the traditional approach means we have personal account, debit the debtor, credit the creditor, debit the receiver, credit the giver, debtor becomes giver, creditor becomes receiver. Real account debit what comes in, credit what goes out, and nominal account debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. In case of modern approach, I said debit balance, liability credit balance, expenses debit balance, income credit balance, and capital account credit balance. Hello friends, in modern approach, if you remember that the asset shows debit balance, liability shows credit balance, expenses debit, income credit, and capital credit. Friends, say good morning in the comment section. चलो जल्दी से आ जाइए. Before that, we will revise quickly what are the entries for bonus shares. In case of bonus shares, beta, they are divided in two parts. Number one is that bonus shares are fully paid and bonus shares are partly paid. In case of bonus shares are fully paid, first entry will be capital redemption reserve account debit, security premium account debit, general reserve account debit, P&L account debit to bonus to equity shareholders. And second entry will be bonus to equity shareholders account debit to equity share capital. In case of beta bonus shares are partly paid, your entry will be general reserve account debit, P&L account debit to bonus to equity shareholders, and final call account debit to equity share capital. Then bonus to equity shareholder will get cancelled with final call, so bonus to equity shareholder account debit to final call. Value of right is equal to x come right value minus x right value. After that, redemption of preference shares, first entry will be preference share capital account debit, premium on redemption account debit to preference shareholders, preference shareholder account debit to bank account, and after that premium on redemption will be cancelled with P&L account, so P&L account debit to premium on redemption. To maintain your capital structure, you have two options. First option is that bank account debit to equity share capital to security premium, and second entry will be CRR, general reserve account debit to CRR. After that, beta, we have seen balance sheet pro forma, equity and liability, shareholder fund, share capital, reserves and surplus, non-current liability, long-term borrowing, deferred tax liability, other long-term liability, long-term provisions, current liability, short-term borrowing, trade payable, other current liability, short-term provisions. In case of asset side, property, plant and equipment, intangible assets, capital WIP, intangible assets under development. Then you have non-current investment, deferred tax asset, long-term loans, advances, other non-current assets, and current assets, CIT, CSO, current investment, inventory, trade receivable, cash and cash equivalent, short-term loans and advances, and other current assets. This was a quick revision of our last 6 sessions. तो ये हमारी क्विक रिवीजन थी. लास्ट 6 सेशन में जितना भी हमने चैप्टर्स कंप्लीट किया वो हमने पूरा 2 मिनट में कंप्लीट किया है. बेटा सोने के पहले ये सब कुछ याद कर लिया करो, सो दैट रिविजन्स विल कीप यू ऑन बेटा अंडरस्टैंडिंग द कॉन्सेप्ट्स एवरी टाइम. तो गुड मॉर्निंग गुड मॉर्निंग गुड मॉर्निंग बेटा. चलिए, Rashi ji, Jesslyn ji, Deepa, Sonali, Amal, Sudhira. Now I know many students they are attending it in the live session. So whatever queries you have, you can send me on the Board of Studies app. So आप लोग हमारे से जुड़ सकते हो Board of Studies के ऐप द्वारा. तो आप सबको रिक्वेस्ट है कि आप जल्दी से जल्दी आया करो और लाइव सेशन से अटेंड किया करो. आई नो देयर आर मेनी स्टूडेंट्स हु आर वाचिंग माय रिकॉर्डेड लेक्चर्स, बट बेटा रिकॉर्डेड लेक्चर्स से अच्छे हमारे यस बेटा ये सेशंस होंगे. सो अभी हम लोग करेंगे डिबेंचर्स जो रिवाइज करना है. फर्स्ट वी विल क्विकली रिवाइज डिबेंचर्स चैप्टर के एंट्रीज. सो आज तक जितना हुआ वो 5 मिनट्स में हमने रिकॉल किया. सी ऑल सेशंस विद इन 5 मिनट्स. तो आप लोगों को बेटा गुरु मंत्र पता ही होगा कि हम लोग वो सीरीज कर रहे हैं, तो आप लोग अच्छे से सभी गुरु मंत्र को याद रखना. ओके चलो. यस चलो चलो आ जाओ बच्चों. एक बार लेक्चर में आ गए तो बेटा नींद खुल जाएगी. जल्दी से आ जाओ. आई नो इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू अटेंड मॉर्निंग का सेशन, इवनिंग का सेशन. सो यस, बट वी डू नॉट हैव ऑप्शन बेटा फॉर क्लियरिंग योर एग्जाम. तो बेटा ज्यादा से ज्यादा स्टूडेंट्स इसके थ्रू जुड़ जाइए. चलिए, सो लेट्स स्टार्ट with the journal entries revision. So beta we have already completed journal entries. Beta journal entries we have to divide it into 3 parts. The one is the allotment of debentures. So in case of allotment of debentures, your first entry will be beta what is the entry for setting up of side the profit for redemption purpose, that is a profit and loss account debit. You can see here P&L account will deducted to debenture redemption reserve. So what is the difference? CRR is created at the time of beta redemption, but DRR is created at the time of allotment of debenture. So after 1 year you have to create it. Now what is the second entry that you are creating beta? Investment amounts aside. So beta investment account debit देंगे to bank account. To bank account will be the entry. What is the third entry for DRR investment? Yes beta, bank account debit to interest on DRR investment. And what is the last entry? DRR investment ka interest on DRR investment account debit to P&L. So these are the some beta basic difference. And interest on debenture, interest account debit to debenture holders, because interest is expenditure and debenture holders are creditors. So debenture holders account debit to bank. थोड़ा सा आपको एंट्रीज को याद करना पड़ेगा. देखो बहुत सिंपल एंट्रीज है. एक डीआरआर की एंट्री होती है. डीआरआर का लॉजिक क्या है? डीआरआर का एंट्री विल बी प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अकाउंट को रिड्यूस करना है, बिकॉज रिजर्व्स एंड सरप्लस आर गेटिंग रिड्यूस, एंड P&L अकाउंट डेबिट टू डिवेंचर रिडम्पशन रिजर्व. चलो जल्दी से एंट्रीज लिखो. फर्स्ट यू हैव टू राइट द एंट्री फॉर डीआरआर इन द कमेंट सेक्शन. चलो लिखो जल्दी से. यस, जैसे कि शेयर्स बेटा नितिन शुक्ला जी, जैसे कि शेयर्स कंप्लीटली नहीं होते हैं तो यस बेटा, जितना अमाउंट होगा, जितना पेड अप अमाउंट होगा उतना ही सीआरआर में जाएगा. यस, यू आर करेक्ट. क्वेश्चन नंबर 9 में था. सैयद जी सर, इन प्रैक्टिकल प्रॉब्लम्स ऑफ 1 चैप्टर 7 it is given that the where about 100 holders of 100 shares of rupees 10 each is not known, so we paid to all except those holders. But what is done with the letter? That will be reissued and forfeited shares will be shown under the head beta share capital. Sorry, that amount is unpaid because they are not paid beta, so that amount will be shown as a forfeiture. Yes. P&L अकाउंट डेबिट टू डीआरआर. वेरी गुड बेटा. विघ्नेश ने भी आंसर दिया, पुनीत ने आंसर दिया. चलो फटाफट आंसर दीजिए. सेकंड एंट्री विल बी, चलो प्लीज टाइप ऑल दिस 5 एंट्रीज. चलो फटाफट. डीआरआर इन्वेस्टमेंट टू बैंक, चलो याद कर लो जल्दी जल्दी. आई वांट ऑल 5 एंट्रीज एट द टाइम ऑफ अलॉटमेंट. चलो आई विल क्विकली रिवाइज विथ यू. व्हाट आर द एंट्रीज बेटा? चलो याद करो. क्विकली रिवाइज करता हूं मैं भी. First entry, profit and loss account debit to DRR. Then second entry beta, these are the at the time of allotment. Allotment के टाइम पे एंट्रीज है. DRR account debit, sorry, DRR investment account debit to bank. Third entry beta, we are getting every year interest on DRR investment, so bank account debit. Vignesh, wrong entry beta. Interest on DRR investment. What is the logic beta? Profit and loss will get reduced, so debit balance DRR will get increased. DRR investment is our asset, cash goes out, cash balance will goes out. Bank account beta, where bank balance is increasing, so bank account increasing, and to interest on investment. Interest account debit to P&L, compulsory, not transferred to DRR. Last time someone asked me. And then last entry will be beta, interest account debit to debenture holders and debenture holders account debit to bank. Interest is our expenditure. Here interest will get cancelled. This is a transfer entry. This is the transfer entry. Chalo, write down all these 5 entries at the time of allotment. So you remember all these entries beta. चलो जल्दी से मुझे बताओ. Then beta, how many entries at the time of redemption? Allotment 5 entries. Redemption, how many entries are there? भूमिका, कम इंटरेस्ट एंड लास्ट इंटरेस्ट आपको याद ही होगा. एक लास्ट टाइम आपने किया था. कम इंटरेस्ट मींस इंक्लूडिंग इंटरेस्ट. कम इंटरेस्ट मींस कम. कब मींस इंक्लूडिंग. एक्स मतलब एक्सक्लूडिंग. इट्स वेरी सिंपल. एक्सक्लूडिंग इंटरेस्ट, वी आर ऑलवेज शोइंग अवर डिवेंचर्स एट एक्स इंटरेस्ट. ओके, सो व्हेन वी आर शोइंग डिवेंचर्स, इट इज ऑलवेज एट एक्स इंटरेस्ट. नो बेटा, हिमांशु रिडम्पशन के 4 एंट्रीज आर देयर. हिमांशु 4 एंट्रीज. हियर एक्चुअली एंट्रीज का सीक्वेंस गलत हो गया है. हाँ जी. नंबर 1, बैंक अकाउंट डेबिट. वी आर शोइंग इट ऑलवेज एट सेलिंग प्राइस. लॉस ऑन सेल अकाउंट डेबिट P&L में जाएगा. आइदर लॉस to DRR investment, we are selling it beta for redemption purpose, so it will be shown at cost, and to profit we are recording it at profit, so beta P&L में जाएगा. Second entry, debentures account debit to debenture holders. Debentures holder account debit to bank. And what is the last entry? Now there is no need of DRR, so DRR is transferred to general reserve. DRR to general reserve. So how many entries are at the time of redemption? 4 entries. And now today we are going to see own debentures. There are only 2 entries. So you can write it somewhere. Whenever you want to revise it, you can easily revise it. So allotment, redemption and own debentures. Yes. Now you are getting this concept. चलो जल्दी से बताओ. Yes. Allotment, redemption and own entries, own debentures. Yes, beta, P&L to premium on redemption can be passed as an entry, no problem. Debenture holders to bank, you can pay premium. Okay, so P&L to debentures. Beta, while doing any entry, please do it logically. कभी भी आप entries करोगे तो do it logically. Allotment means every year you will pass this entry. Redemption, only at the time of redemption you are going to pass this entry. And own debentures entry we are going to see it today. Okay, चलो. DRR investment ही close किया ना बेटा. DRR I means DRR investment. अमल, what are you doing बेटा? रिडम्पशन के टाइम पे हम लोग DRR इन्वेस्टमेंट क्लोज करेंगे. कुछ आवाज आ रहा है क्या? क्रैकिंग साउंड आ रहा है ऐसा बोल रहे बच्चे. एक दो स्टूडेंट्स आर आस्किंग मी, सर सम क्रैकिंग साउंड इज कमिंग. यस, टेल मी इन कमेंट सेक्शन. कुछ आवाज आ रहा है क्या आप लोगों को? एक बार चेक करो ना. कुछ आवाज आ रहा है क्या, एक बार चेक कर रहे हो क्या? निसर्ग, कुछ आवाज आ रहा है? ओके ओके। माइक थोड़ा दूर करो क्या? अभी अभी नहीं ना, नॉर्मल है ना अभी? ओके परफेक्ट, चलिए ठीक है। चलो सो लेट्स स्टार्ट विथ नाउ क्वेश्चन नंबर 2। चलो आ जाइए जल्दी जल्दी, क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 में आ जाइए। चलो स्टूडेंट्स, गुड मॉर्निंग। मैं वापस से एक बार बोल रहा हूँ, यस, हैव यू सॉल्व दैट क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 का पार्ट क्वेश्चन? यस बेटा, क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 पार्ट क्वेश्चन, हैव यू सॉल्व्ड इट? आई विल शो यू द आंसर, यू कैन टेक अ स्क्रीनशॉट। ओके, सो नाउ you can tell me. ओके, सो पुनीत जी, ठीक है भाई, समझ में आ गया मुझे क्या दिक्कत था। चलिए आ जाइए। आंसर, यस, कैन यू टेल मी दिस फर्स्ट आंसर? Second half. Now you can see this second half answer, you can take a screenshot. How much P and L balance you are getting in the second? Yes, in second half. Yes, tell me what is the interest amount that you transferred? Interest amount you transfer it to P and L. Yes, first answer my questions. Interest you transferred to P and L. Those who have finished बेटा homework, चलो जल्दी से बोलो 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 जल्दी. Yes. First A column is a face value. If you remember, in last session, what is the, yeah, have you done with the homework beta? Have you done with the homework? Homework please complete kiya karo. Do your homework regularly beta. It's very important that you are doing your homework regularly. Chalo, have you done beta? Yes. 1093.75. Yes, very good. And what is the amount that you transferred to, sorry, what is the amount that you carried to balance sheet? It's 32,500. Is it correct beta? 32,500. 32,500 is the correct amount. And you can see the profit on cancellation. In first case it is 25 rupees, and in second case beta, it is 25 rupees and 37.5. Yes, this is the debit side. Any difficulty in this? Any difficulty in this? DRR investment is better 10%, and while in DRR investment is created at the time of allotment for one time. No better 10% we create every year, whatever the amount of debentures. 37.5 will be the answer. So you can see the sequence. It's very simple. चलो आज एक क्वेश्चन करते ओन डिवेंचर्स का. नाउ टुडे वी आर गोइंग टू ओपन दी ओन डिवेंचर्स अकाउंट. Yes, which one is difficult one beta? Which one is difficult one? Have you solved these questions? Own debentures account is third one, because specifically asked in the question. So when to open own debentures account? When specifically asked in the question beta, then we are going to cancel it. So own debentures is nothing but it is like investment account. It is like investment account. So it is showing asset side. Yeah beta, it is like asset. So asset means debit balance. एसेट मीन्स डेबिट बैलेंस. चलो लेट्स ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड दिस. आ जाओ. Okay, Kiran, we can see here this question is similar to question number 1, so you can take a screenshot और आप लोग ये वापस से solve करना. Illustration 1. Yes sir, all done with except illustration number 3. Question 6 थोड़ा सा difficult था. Okay, let's see. चलो सेनकॉम लिमिटेड, चलो दो ब्रेक के पहले 2-3 सम्स करेंगे, ब्रेक के बाद 2-3 सम्स करेंगे. ओके चलो, सेनकॉम लिमिटेड अ लिस्टेड कंपनी. कौन सी कंपनी है? लिस्टेड कंपनी. तो लिस्टेड कंपनी होगी तो इसका मीनिंग क्या होगा बेटा? डीआरआर की जरूरत नहीं है, 0, एंड डीआरआर इन्वेस्टमेंट बेटा 15%. यू कैन राइट ओवर देयर 15% ऑफ डिबेंचर्स. 15% ऑफ डिबेंचर्स. Issued 1 lakh rupees, 1,50,000 debentures, credit balance on 30th September 2000, on which interest is payable on 31st March and 30th September. Okay, so beta here important point is that what is your balance sheet date? Balance sheet date is beta same 31st March and 30th September. The company has power to purchase debentures in the open market for cancellation. Open market for cancellation. Okay. The following purchases were made during the year 31st December 2002, after 2 years, and the cancellation were made on the same day. Okay, so cancellation on the same day. On 31st December 2000, investment made for the purpose with rupees 22,500. So, beta investment is a debit balance. And you can see 1,50,000 ka, yes, it's tallying beta. So 1,50,000 into 15%. So ICICI has given you that they already made the investment of 22,500. You can check here 1,50,000 minimum investment. Maximum is allowed. So minimum investment will be beta 1,50,000 into 15%. Yes, we are getting 22,500. So ICICI has taken care of all these things that ICICI, yes, company is maintaining DRI investment properly. So it is given in the question itself. 1st March 2002, 25,000 nominal value were purchased for 24,725 x interest. So beta 1st March 2002 को क्या हुआ? 1st March 2002 को when your balance sheet date is given beta 31st of March or December? 31st of December. Okay. So beta balance sheet date is not equal to interest payment date. Remember in this question, but interest account is not asked. If interest account is also asked better, then we have to write opening and closing balances. If balance sheet date is not equal to interest payment date, means 31st December, and here it is 31st March and 30th September. So beta what is going to happen? Very simple, that your interest will be outstanding for some months. तो यहाँ पे क्या हो जाएगा? आपका जो interest है that will be outstanding for some months. Why? Because of accrual concept of accounting. So we are follower of the accrual concept of accounting. Now what is going to happen? That you paid interest on, suppose your year starts from 1st of April. Sorry, 1st of January. Okay, first interest you paid it on 31st of March, and then you paid the interest on the 30th of September, and your balance sheet ends on 31st December. So see, these 3 months, ये जो 3 months है ना, we are follower of the accrual concept. Now what is accrual concept? Accrual concept talks about that you have to provide interest. Now you have to provide interest, though it is not paid, provide for 3 months. It is called as provide. Provide means pay करने की provision करो. Okay, so provide interest for 3 months. Provide interest for 3 months. So what is the entry? Interest account debit. What is the entry? Interest is our expenditure to interest payable. To interest payable. So you can write it on beta 100 pages के notebook में. 100 pages के notebook में you can write this concept. So first one is that beta allotment, then your redemption entries and own debentures entries, and you can better, otherwise your 50 pages notebook only for journal entries, you can write these entries in that book. Okay, so now you can write it on rough page, but afterward you can update your notebook. So यहाँ पे first you have to write it on 1st January, 31st March, 30th September, 31st December. So your year ends on 31st of December, but better you last interest paid you on 30th September. So whatever interest you paid till now, 30th September to 31st December, what entry you are going to pass? You are going to pass the entry for 3 months. And what is the entry for that 3 months? Entry is very easy. Interest is our expenditure, so interest को debit देना है, and interest payable you are going to show it on the liability side. So it's very simple बेटा, you are going to show it on the liability side. तो interest को आपको क्या करना है? Interest you have to show it as a expenditure. तो expenditure को debit देना है, interest payable आपको बताना है liability side पे. तो very simple question बेटा. So ये लिख के रखो 3 months and बेटा आपकी एंट्रीज होगी 3 months की. Accrual concept of accounting, interest account debit to interest payable. एनी डिफिकल्टी इन दिस बेटा, अंडरस्टैंडिंग नहीं हो रहा है वगैरह कुछ भी तो इसको पूछ लीजिए. सो इसको क्या बोलते हैं? व्हेनेवर देयर इज बेटा बैलेंस शीट डेट इट इज इंटरेस्ट पेमेंट डेट एंड दिस इज द बैलेंस शीट डेट. व्हेनेवर इट इज नॉट यस बेटा आर सेम, दे आर नॉट सेम, देन यू आर गोइंग टू पास द एंट्री. तो आप क्या एंट्री पास करोगे? इंटरेस्ट टू इंटरेस्ट पेएबल. इंटरेस्ट टू इंटरेस्ट पेएबल. सर एक बार वापस से समझाओ, ध्यान में रखो. बैलेंस शीट डेट हिंदी में बता देता हूं, बैलेंस शीट डेट और इंटरेस्ट पेमेंट डेट ये सेम नहीं होने की वजह से पहली चीज क्या याद रखनी है? बैलेंस शीट डेट और इंटरेस्ट पेमेंट डेट ये सेम नहीं होने की वजह से इंटरेस्ट जो होता है वो हमारा खर्चा है. सो इंटरेस्ट की एंट्री पास करके रखनी पड़ेगी 3 महीने की. उतना इंटरेस्ट हमें प्रोवाइड करना पड़ेगा. क्यों प्रोवाइड करना पड़ेगा? बिकॉज वी आर ऑल द फॉलोअर ऑफ एक्रूअल कॉन्सेप्ट. एक्रूअल कॉन्सेप्ट क्या बताता है कि एक्सपेंडिचर को डेबिट कर देना है, इंटरेस्ट पेबल आपको लाइबिलिटी साइड पे बता देना है. एंड 1 अप्रैल को ये एंट्री ये होगी 31 दिसंबर को, एंड 1 जनवरी को वी विल रिवर्स दिस एंट्री बिकॉज बेटा वी आर गोइंग टू show this not as expenditure in the current year, so there is no more interest payable liability. So payable we are going to cancel, and that's why we are going to reverse this entry. So this is the practical scenario. Okay, all accrual entries will be reversed on the very next day. So on the 1st January you are going to cancel all these accrual entries. So you would keep that balance, and now whenever you are paying interest you can simply pass the entry interest to bank. Okay, so instead of interest payable to bank you will pass entry interest to bank. Okay, why? Because interest account will get cancelled, and finally entry will be interest payable account debit to bank. So in practically we reverse all these entries on the 1st of April. Okay, so these are the entries what we are doing on the adjustment entry. What is called as in real life, it is called as adjustment entries. Adjustment entries we pass it on the 31st of March. So every chartered accountant, he knows how to pass entries. You are aware about in your final accounts also in 11-12 standard you already passed these entries which are called as adjustment entries. Why it is called as adjustment entries? Because better these are not having any supporting like invoice, or you do not have any bills, or you do not have any voucher for all these entries, and that's why it is called as adjustment entries. In CA 11-12 standard you already solved. Those who are from commerce stream you already aware about this entries की adjustment entries क्या होती है. जो था ना अपने को क्लोजिंग स्टॉक, डेप्रिसिएशन, सो ऑल दिस एडजस्टमेंट एंट्रीज बिकॉज इट डज नॉट हैव एनी सपोर्टिंग नहीं होता है उसका कुछ भी, इतना याद रखिए. तो जिसका सपोर्टिंग नहीं उसको हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं? इट इज कॉल्ड एज एडजस्टमेंट एंट्रीज. ओके, सो ये एक एडजस्टमेंट एंट्री है. एंड व्हेन यू हैव टू पास दिस एंट्री, व्हेनेवर बेटा ओपनिंग बैलेंस शीट डेट एंड इंटरेस्ट पेमेंट डेट्स आर नॉट सेम. ये कहां पे तो भी नोट डाउन करके लिखो. ये बैलेंस शीट डेट में 5 टाइम्स आई विल रिवाइज दिस. बैलेंस शीट डेट एंड इंटरेस्ट payment dates are not same beta. Opening and closing entries will be there. What will be the entry? Interest to interest payable. Sir, opening and closing balance sheet date and interest payment dates are not same. You are going to pass the entry interest to interest payable. Sir, closing balance sheet date and your closing balance sheet date and interest payment date are not same beta. In that case we will pass the entry interest to interest payable. Closing balance sheet date and interest payment date are not same. We are going to pass the entry interest to interest payable. Closing balance sheet date and interest pay this entry closing balance sheet date and interest payment dates are not same. We are going to pass the entry interest payable. Okay, so we have clear with this concept now. So interest account debit to interest payable will be the entry. चलो लिखो जल्दी से. कमेंट सेक्शन में आप लोग एक बार लिख लो. चलो कमेंट सेक्शन में एक बार आप लोग लिख लो तो ये याद हो जाएगा. ओके, यस बेटा. इफ interest payment date and closing balance sheet date are not same, what we are going to pass the entry interest to interest payable. बेटा ट्राई टू अटेंड ऑल सेशंस ऑफ संकेत सर इन लाइव 1। जितना मैं बोलता हूं वो करते रहो तो अपने आप स्कोर होगा। मैं आपके लिए पूरी मेहनत लगा रहा हूं, तो आप लोगों को ईमानदारी से लेक्चर्स अटेंड करने, बस रोज के रोज लेक्चर्स अटेंड करो, बाकी कुछ भी मत करो। ठीक है बेटा? When balance sheet date and interest payment date are not same, the entry will be interest to interest payable. Very good बेटा। दुबे जी, नैन्सी जी, रितिका, सिद्धि, दीक्षा, नितिन ने तो सिर्फ शॉर्टकट मारा रे। ईशान ने लिख दिया, सुंदर जी, लोगा सुंदर, वेरी गुड। गुडूरी जी, जैसलीन, अभिषेक, वेरी गुड बेटा, यस, एक नंबर बेटा। चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं। यस सर, समझ में आया। So if there is, so now you only tell me the sequence of this. I'm not going to tell you the sequence. Okay. So what is the first day? What is the first day? I will start with the first day. That will be beta 1st of January. So our first day is 1st of January. Outstanding debentures. Outstanding debentures. How many beta? Rupees 1,50,000. So it is our first day. Second sequence. चलो second में क्या है? Yes. On 1st March 2002, nominal value purchase for 24,725 x interest. Now you only tell me what is the amount of interest, how many months का interest you are going to pay to that previous holder. Okay. So what is the column बेटा? हमने बनाया था ना last time. So last time हमने बनाया था, कौन सा column बनाया था on question itself? चलो on question itself बेटा, last interest paid. Okay sir. So you only tell me the sequence. Last interest paid here 30th September. So 3 months ka outstanding interest is there payable. Okay, and 1st March the same thing is going to happen on 1st March. Yes beta, how many months ka interest are we are going to pay it now? How many months ka interest to that previous owner? Yes, you only tell me 30th September. Okay, October, November, December, January, February. Don't consider March month. Why beta? March month में 1st March है ना, first day का एक दिन का इंटरेस्ट, इतना चिंदीगिरी नहीं करने का। Yes, इतना याद रखो। ओके, हम लोग इतना एक एक दिन का हिसाब रखने वाले क्या? नहीं बेटा, आप एक एक दिन का हिसाब नहीं रखोगे, बड़ा मन रखोगे। ओके, सो हाउ मेनी मंथ्स का इंटरेस्ट? 5 मंथ्स का इंटरेस्ट वी आर गोइंग टू पे सर, 5 मंथ्स का इंटरेस्ट। चलो, सो 5 मंथ्स का इंटरेस्ट वी आर गोइंग टू पे। यस, मेनी स्टूडेंट्स आर आंसरिंग 2 months. मेलिना फेरारो। ओके, नाउ फेराओ जी, yes, मेलिना फेराओ, yes, can you tell me it is 2 months or 5 months? But obvious sir, it's a 5 months. Yes, तो जल्दी से, अरे थोड़ा सा नींद में से बाहर आ जाइए। कितने मंथ्स का होगा? चलो फटाफट बोलिए, फटाफट बोलिए। यस, हाउ मेनी मंथ्स? 5 months। 5 months सर, 5 months। Next date as per sequence beta, next date is, yes, what is the next date? 31st of March. Now see, interest payment date. How many debentures are there? 1,50,000 minus 25,000. So this is 1,25,000. So 1,25,000 will be the answer. So 1,50,000 था, उसमें से 25,000 minus किया, so we got the answer of 25,000. 1,25,000. This is the third one. Fourth one, 1st September. 1st September beta. So when last interest is paid? 1st September है तो 31st of March. So fourth sequence में 31st of March. How many months का interest I am going to pay beta now? 1st September means 5 months. Sir, April, May, June, July, August. Don't consider September. Again, own debentures were purchased. Okay. And fifth one is, yes, fifth one, 30th September. Fifth one is 30th September, interest payment date. Yes, I will write over here, 30th September, interest payment date. But how many debentures we have? 1,25,000. Minus, then again you purchase from the open market 20,000. So now you left with 1,05,000. And what is the last date, beta? What is the last date? Yes. Are bolo. So sequence, you can write it on the question itself, and you have to pass 6 entries. Yes, beta. कितनी entries pass करनी पड़ेगी हमें? 6 entries. So last one is the 31st December. So 31st December को what is going to happen? So closing books में interest payable की एक entry आएगी, and you will left with balance carried down. Okay. So 2 balance carried down. So interest payable की entry, 1 entry is there for interest column. But sir, interest is not asked. Interest account हमें पूछा ही नहीं है. So interest account is not asked. नहीं तो हमने interest account भी बनाया होता. Okay. So suppose interest account भी पूछा होता. चलो, do one thing. Write interest account also. Okay. So I will show you if interest account is also asked, then how to write the answer. Okay. In the same question, if interest account is also asked. So asset, debit balance, own debentures. So how many entries we are going to pass, beta? We are going to pass 6 entries. So sequence is very simple. Once you understood the sequence, beta, nothing is going to वरी बेटा. इट्स वेरी सिंपल इफ यू अंडरस्टूड द सीक्वेंस. तो यहाँ पे सबसे पहले क्या याद रखना है कि मुझे सीक्वेंस को याद रखना है. वंस आई विल टेक द रिवीजन. देखो सीक्वेंस जो है ना वो आपको याद रखना है. तो कैसे याद रखना है? एकदम सिंपल से बेटा. क्या करना है आपको? हिंदी में रिवीजन ले रहा हूँ. लास्ट इंटरेस्ट पेड कब किया था वो साइड में लिख के रखने का. लास्ट इंटरेस्ट पेड, ये बहुत बढ़िया कॉलम हो जाता है. लास्ट इंटरेस्ट पेड एक बार समझ में आया ना बेटा, तो इससे बढ़िया बात एक भी नहीं है. सो पहली चीज है 1 जनवरी को ओपनिंग बैलेंस था हमारा डिवेंचर्स का 1,50,000. तो लास्ट इंटरेस्ट पे किया था 30 सितंबर बेटा. 3 महीने की ओपनिंग पेएबल की एंट्री आ जाएगी. इंटरेस्ट अकाउंट पूछा होगा तो इसका फायदा होगा. तो चलो ना बना लेते हैं इंटरेस्ट अकाउंट, तो आपको भी ध्यान आ जाएगा. तो क्या समझेंगे? इंटरेस्ट अकाउंट बना लिया तो आपको इतना इजीली समझ में आएगा कि हम लोगों को करना क्या है. अभी 30 सितंबर के बाद 1 मार्च को हमने अपने डिवेंचर्स जाके मार्केट में से खरीदे. अभी 1 मार्च को अपने डिवेंचर्स मार्केट में से खरीदो तो 30 सितंबर को लास्ट इंटरेस्ट पे हुआ रहेगा. तो अपने को सामने वाले को 5 महीने का इंटरेस्ट देना पड़ेगा. इसके बाद हमारे पास हमारे डिवेंचर्स आ गए. सर 1,50,000 के डिवेंचर्स थे हमारे पास, अभी 25,000 के हमारे डिवेंचर्स आ गए. तो बच्चे कितने? 1,25,000. तो 1,25,000 का 31 मार्च को अपने को इंटरेस्ट पे करना है. सर वेरी सिंपल. फिर 4 नंबर पे क्या होएगा? 1 सितंबर को बेटा, 1 सितंबर को हमने जाके वापस ओन डिबेंचर्स खरीद लिए. अभी 1 सितंबर को ओन डिबेंचर्स खरीद लिए तो बेटा मार्केट में से खरीदने के बाद मैंने तो लास्ट इंटरेस्ट पे किया था 30 सितंबर को, सॉरी 31 मार्च को पे किया. तो अप्रैल में जून जुलाई अगस्त का 5 महीने का इंटरेस्ट मुझे यहाँ पे लगेगा. सो 5 महीने का इंटरेस्ट मैंने 4 नंबर पे डाल दिया. उसके बाद 5 नंबर पे मैंने क्या किया बट्टा? 30 सितंबर को यहाँ पे सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट इंटरेस्ट पेमेंट डेट एक वापस से आ गई. सर 1,25,000 में से 20,000 डिवेंचर तो आप ही के पास है. तो 20,000 उसने माइनस किया तो मैं मेरे आउटसाइडर्स के पास कितने डिवेंचर है? 1,05,000 के. तो उसके बाद मैंने 6 नंबर पे लिख दिया 31 दिसंबर का एंट्री. समझा या नहीं समझा? जल्दी से कमेंट सेक्शन में बताओ. कितना सिंपल है एकदम. यू हैव टू राइट दिस सीक्वेंस. यू हैव टू राइट दिस सीक्वेंस अकॉर्डिंग टू सिचुएशन. तो ये इतना होता है हाउ टू सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन. सर राइट डाउन दिस क्वेश्चन, यू हैव टू सॉल्व इट इन द सीक्वेंस. डेट वाइज सीक्वेंस याद रखने का. एंड वेयर टू राइट डेट वाइज सीक्वेंस question itself, it's very simple sir. हाँ जी बेटा. बेटा 20-2 because you can fill in the blanks कर सकते हो 2022. So बेटा every time ICI does not have to change that year 2022. Suppose if students come in 2032, so ICI का study material ना वैसे के वैसा रहता है. You have to just put down your years in that. Okay. तो इसलिए वो वैसा लिखा जाता है 20 × 2. अरे समझे नहीं समझे बेटा, जल्दी से कमेंट सेक्शन में बोलने का। चलो फास्ट बोलना है। एकदम सिंपल है बेटा, जितना समझ के करोगे ना उतना याद रहने वाला है। और लॉजिक तो है ही अपने पास। मैंने एक भी चीज आपको विदाउट लॉजिक तो बताया नहीं। कैसे सॉल्व करते हैं, आज तो डिवेंचर्स अकाउंट भी सीख लिया, आज ओन डिवेंचर्स अकाउंट भी सीख लिया। यस सर, यस सर, सर सर क्लियर, सर क्लियर, सर क्लियर सर। वेरी गुड, बहुत बढ़िया बेटा। चलो जितने भी स्टूडेंट्स है आ जाओ, अभी चलो बनाएंगे आज का प्रॉब्लम। नोटबुक में आ जाओ चलो आपके। यस, नोटबुक में आ जाओ। हाउ मेनी कॉलम्स यू आर गोइंग टू प्रिपेयर सर? चलो, टेक ऑन वन पेज, डिवेंचर्स अकाउंट। Sencom Limited, write down. आई रिक्वेस्ट यू ऑल कि जो बच्चे बहुत ही ज्यादा वीक है, तो आप लोग थोड़ा स्लो वाली बैचेस जो है मेरी, वो बता सकते हो मैं आपको, तो आप उसको देख लिया करो, कोई बात नहीं है। और अदरवाइज यही सेशंस को वापस देखा करो। फिर भी आपको मोर एक्सप्लेनेशन चाहिए होगा तो आप पिंपरी चिंचवड ब्रांच को भी, अपने आईसीआई का ही है एक छोटा सा ब्रांच, तो उनको कांटेक्ट करके उनके पास से मेरे लेक्चर्स भी ले सकते हो। सो डोंट वरी, आप लोग तो उनको भी पूछ सकते हो। या उससे भी अभी मैं क्या बोलूं, अभी और फायदा क्या करवाऊं आपका, मैं कुछ नहीं, इतना ही है। तो जितने सेशंस हम लोगों को मिलते हैं, वी आर ट्राइंग अवर बेस्ट टू टीच यू। बट सपोज इफ इट इज नॉट सफिशिएंट सेशंस, तो आपको और प्रैक्टिस स्लोली स्लोली करने की आदत है, तो आप कांटेक्ट कर लेना। और डिटेल में ईच एंड एवरी प्रॉब्लम वहां पे लिखा गया होगा, सो डोंट वरी। तो सभी चीजें आपके लिए करके रखिए, हिंदी में है वो। और हियर यस बेटा, डेफिनेटली we are taking for care for South Indian students also, so we are doing it in the English. So but otherwise, yes, other students can take benefit. Sencom Limited, write down debentures account. Yes beta, percentage of debentures 5%. 5% debentures account, date, particulars, rupees, date, particulars, rupees. Yes, 10 lines, 10 lines, 10 lines. Then prepare own debentures account on 2 pages. Or if your handwriting is small, better you can take it on 1 page. But first understand columns, date, particulars. Yes, better same columns, face value. Why face value is open? Why interest account? And what at what value cost is open? Better same columns that you are going to prepare. If own debentures is asked, debentures ka only one column you are going to prepare. Prepare it better. 10 lines ka own debentures account. Yes, tell me done after writing this बेटा, tell me done। ये होने के बाद done बोल दीजिए, so I will move to and tell me why we prepared face value column, why we prepared interest column, and why we prepared cost column। चलो जल्दी से बताओ कमेंट सेक्शन में। चलो माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स, जल्दी जल्दी बोलो रे बेटा, बोलोगे तो सीखोगे। यस बेटा, भूमिका, फेस वैल्यू इज फॉर कैलकुलेशन ऑफ इंटरेस्ट, Interest is our expenditure and cost we are showing at X interest. Remember, cost we are showing at X interest. So these are the columns. चलिए, face value is to calculate interest, interest column for interest payment, and cost is the cost for X interest. It is always shown at X interest. चलो तो शुरू करते हैं. Date. So first one, and then beta after 10 line interest account, though it is not asked, only for understanding purpose, you can write over here for understanding. For understanding. Chalo, done beta. Interest account 6 lines. Draw it fast. Date particulars, face value, date particulars rupees, date particulars rupees. Very good बेटा. मनीषा बहुत बढ़िया बेटा. हिमांशु बहुत बढ़िया. सबने लिखा हुआ है. भूमिका ने मस्त लिखा है. फेस वैल्यू एंड कॉस्ट टू नो हाउ मच प्रॉफिट और लॉस. यस बेटा. नहीं बेटा. फेस वैल्यू इज फॉर इंटरेस्ट कैलकुलेशन. For interest is always calculated on face value, so it's better. So this is how we are simplifying this question by opening 3 different accounts. Okay, चलो जल्दी से आ जाओ अभी. ए चलो ना, जल्दी करो ना बेटा, मुझे सच में बोल रहा हूँ. चलो डन. हाँ चलो लिखो. सबसे पहले डिबेंचर्स. डिबेंचर्स को याद रखना, क्रेडिट प्लस debit minus. It's a liability na beta. Liability shows credit balance. Liability shows credit balance. So whenever you are starting with your ledger account pro forma, you are going to start with the credit plus debit minus. And what about own debentures beta? Debit plus credit minus. What you are going to do? Debit plus credit minus. Okay, own debentures and debentures account. So debentures account beta, yes, start with the 1st January. Write down debentures account, start with 1st January. What we are going to write? Please think on this. So think on this beta. First credit plus hai, so we are going to start with by balance brought down. How we are going to start? By balance brought down. Sir, what is the sequence? Sir, what is the sequence? First one, in open debentures account 1,50,000. So by balance brought down, we have, this is the principal amount. This is our principal amount. Okay, so we have to pay back 1,50,000. It's our loan amount. तो हमें 1,50,000 का लोन है. 1,50,000 का हमारे ऊपर लोन है. Now what is the next entry? Interest opening date. Sir, red pen. Sir, red pen. Red pen. 1st January by interest payable. By interest payable. Sir, how many months ka interest, sir? 1,50,000 loan amount. Yes, beta. What is the rate? 5% into for how many months, beta? From last October to December. So 3 months का interest is still payable to the outsiders. Sir, outsiders को हमारा interest pay करना बाकी है. 1875. 1875. October to December is the opening entry. What is called as opening adjustment entry? What is called as opening adjustment entry? Red pen. Opening adjustment entry. Why it is open beta? Because balance sheet date and interest payment date are not same. Interest payment date is not equal to balance sheet date. इतना सिंपल है. इंटरेस्ट पेमेंट डेट एंड बैलेंस शीट डेट आर नॉट सेम. अंडरस्टूड सर? वेरी इजी सर. सर मॉर्गेज डिवेंचर नहीं लिखा तो भी चलेगा. नॉर्मली डिवेंचर्स वी राइट इट एज मॉर्गेज डिवेंचर्स ओनली. You can write it only beta because why mortgage debentures. Yes, no sir, you can write only debentures. ठीक है, mortgage वर्ड नहीं लिखा तो भी चलेगा. ठीक है, डोंट गेट कंफ्यूज इन मॉर्गेज डिवेंचर्स. हाँ ठीक है, 5% डिवेंचर्स, नो प्रॉब्लम. चलिए आगे. नाउ व्हाट इज द नेक्स्ट डेट बेटा? नेक्स्ट डेट वी open own debentures account. It is specifically given in the question, sir. Own debenture account is specifically given in the question. Suppose if it is not given, we will solve this by question number 1 ka method. Okay, if own debenture is not given in the question beta, we are going to solve it by beta which method? Apna question number 1 ke hisab se. So it is specifically given in the question, that's why we open this account. Specifically asked. Specifically asked. Otherwise इलू 1. Otherwise इलू 1. ओके, तो इलू 1 के जैसा सॉल्व किया होता. यस, चलो अभी सॉल्व करो. 1st March 2002 own debentures. So own debentures is our asset. Okay, so we are paying our debentures from the open market, sir. So what is the entry we are going to pass? Chalo. I am not going to tell you the answer. हाँ sir, the sequence is important. 1st March. What's happening here? अरे okay, 1st March to bank, number A face value column. Where to write beta? Number A face value column. Are you finding it easy? What is the answer? Face value 25,000. 25,000. Okay. So what is the interest we calculated? On 25,000 we have to pay that previous owner for how many months beta? 5 months. Now we bought it from him, so he got the last interest on September. So now we are going to pay him 25,000 into 5% into 5 by 12. So what is the amount beta? 5 by 12 means 50521, sir. Interest. Now after that beta, inner column what we are going to write? 24,725. So sir, inner column में हम लोग लिखेंगे 24,725 and D column beta is as it is X interest, so don't deduct interest from this. So don't deduct interest from this. So 24,725 you are going to answer it. ठीक है, चलो पहला तो हो गया सर, दूसरा भी हो गया. Now it's a date of 31st March. It's a date of 31st of March. What we are going to pay? Interest on debentures. Interest on debentures. So interest account. Interest is our expenditure, so debit plus. So beta, here it's a nominal account. So debit plus, and end mein we are going to transfer it to P&L. So by P&L will be the credit minus. So your debit side is more. Your total of debit side is always more than your credit side ka total. Remember in this interest expenditure hai. So to bank. So whenever you are doing ledger posting, your to bank balance will be always more. How many debentures you left with beta? 1,25,000 debentures. Sir, I left with 1,25,000 debentures into how many percent beta? 5% for how many months? 6 months. So 6 months के लिए कितना? Sir, 1,25,000 पे 2.5% for 6 months. So it will be 3,125, sir. So we paid to outsiders only. So to whom we have paid? Outsiders. So 1,25,000 में से 1,50,000 में से 25,000 I bought it again. ओके सो 25,000 आई बॉट इट. सो आउटसाइडर्स के पास कितना है? आउटसाइडर्स के पास यू लेफ्ट विथ 1,25,000. ओके सो दिस इज हाउ यू आर गोइंग टू सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन. तो 1,25,000 आपका आउटसाइडर के पास है. सर बहुत सिंपल है, बहुत सिंपल है. इतना सिंपल तो मैंने लाइफ में कुछ किया नहीं सर. तो ये था आपका 1 मार्च का ये बेटा इंटरेस्ट का कैलकुलेशन. अभी हम लोग क्या करेगा बेटा? 1 मार्च का तो होएगा, 31 मार्च भी हो गया, 1 सितंबर को आते. चलो अभी 1 सितंबर, सब 1 सितंबर को आते वापस ओन डिबेंचर. सर यू नाउ वी आर नॉट गोइंग टू, सर यू प्लीज डोंट डू इट, आई विल डू इट. ओके चलो करो खुद से. चलो टू बैंक, नाउ डू दैट ABCD का सीक्वेंस. आई विल राइट A फॉर यू. A फॉर यू बेटा, A कितना है? A is 20,000. So A को लिख देता हूं मैं 20,000. By remaining you can do by your own. चलो yes I am waiting for you. You tell me BCD column. B C D. चलो you only tell me the answer. BCD आंसर बोलो. चलो जल्दी 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 बोलो सर, बोलो फटाफट. Very good beta, very good. So 20,000 into 5%. How many months beta? 5 months. Oh, I forgot one entry बेटा. I forgot one entry. ठीक है बताता हूँ मैं. 20,000 into 5% into 5 by 12. I forgot one entry. But it doesn't matter. 417. At what price you bought these debentures बेटा? 20,125 कम interest. कम interest है. So interest you have to deduct ना sir. $19,708. $19,708. Correct answer is beta come interest, therefore deduct interest. This is X interest only. This is come interest. So deduct interest and you will write the 19,708. Beta, on the same day you are going to cancel it by 5% debentures on the same day. So 25,000 and 24,725 on the same day. Okay. So where to transfer this? Own debenture you better transfer it to debenture account. This is called as transferred. This is you bought your own debenture. This is purchase entry. Now transfer means better your debentures balance will get reduced. Your liability will get reduced. Why it is getting reduced better? Because you purchase it from open market and cancel it. So on 1st March, I forgot this entry. To own debentures. At cost you are going to record. So at cost means beta 24,725. So your liability of 25,000 you are cancelling it at 24,725. Correct है. मैंने जो मेरी liability is paid payment of 25,000, but I bought it my liability at 24,725. So sir, I am in profit. This is called as profit on cancellation. What is called as profit on cancellation. So what is my profit on cancellation of this liability. Yes, beta 25,000 minus 24, 725. So I cancel my liability at 275. I cancelled my liability at my profit will be sorry. I cancelled my liability at 24,725 and my profit will be 275. So your total will be of this is better. It should match with your face value. It should match with your face value because this is shown at always face value. तो मेरा liability cancelled by 25,000. So how many debentures are there in market on 1st of March? 1,25,000. Okay, so I cancel my 25,000 की liability. 1,50,000 liability is there. I cancel 25,000 का liability. So I left with 1,25,000 का liability. It's very simple, sir. Yes. Now what is the next? Next is that 30th September. Now next is beta again interest payment date. One more liability you are going to cancel, na sir? Yes, 1st September की liability कौन cancel करेगा sir? By 5% debentures, 20,000 and 19,708. So now you only cancel it and tell me the profit on cancellation. What you are going to write? Chalo, you do now you by your own after one line. Yes, now you do by your own and tell me the profit on cancellation. So do practice properly. Save your time in exam by doing all these scribblings on your rough pages. Okay, आपके question paper pen, then you can do it by pencil and then erase it. Okay, you can tell your examiner that we are not doing any copy. It is just I will erase it. Some calculations are there. So what is the profit on cancellation, beta? To own debentures 19,708 and 292. It's correct. Correct, che beta? Profit on cancellation will be 292. Yes, beta, we can open interest column in debentures account itself, but it is not us. Therefore, we open separately. 30th September to bank. Now you left with only 1,05,000 debentures, beta. Yes. Two 625. Then beta 31 December को to interest payable red pen closing adjustment entry. Closing adjustment entry. How many months beta? 3 months. From October to December. 3 by 12. 1312.5. Or you can write 1313. Yes, now these accounts are getting cancelled. So you can see here. Now you left with only 1,05,000 to balance carried down. On 31st December, you left with 2 balance carried down. 1,05,000 only. Interest you can transfer it to P&L. and then by P&L. Yes. So these are my adjustment entries. Beta, please do it properly. If you don't solve within how many minutes, बेटा 12 minutes का है तो 18 minutes में आपको try करना पड़ेगा. You have to solve it in 18 minutes. So I taught you exactly. Now it's today your practice day. Some students are taking it very casually. India में result are only 20%. Reason is very simple. You are getting the concept but you are not revising it. And ये reason होता है आपके failure का. So you decide. If you don't solve it by 18 minutes in today's session के बाद तो बेटा नहीं होगा आपसे, ये याद रखे. तो जो बच्चे एक बार वापस से सॉल्व करो, डू इट इन 18 मिनट्स, अपने आप याद हो जाएगा. ओके, अपने आप याद हो जाएगा. चलिए, आई होप यू अंडरस्टूड इट. Okay, sir. Any difficulty, beta, in question number 3? Otherwise, we will move to next question. One more question and then we'll take a break. Break लेंगे. But after one more question. अभी चलो 4th नंबर कर लेते हैं. 4th नंबर. The following balances appeared in the books of Paradise Limited, बेटा unlisted company. So what is the meaning of unlisted company? चलो जल्दी से बताओ. DRR लिखो. DRR is equal to 10%. Unlisted है. DRR investment 15%. listed unlisted sir. Listed होएगा तो only DRR investment. Unlisted होएगा DRR is equal to 10% extra. Unlisted company other than AIFI वगैरह. Okay. Yes, beta. Investment, beta, ignore it. Investment, yes, Dubeji, ignore it. It is not asked, na. DRR 10%. Very good. 12% debentures. Chalo, I won't say you, tell you the answer. 12% debentures. I want balances. 12% debenture, which balance? Credit plus or debit plus? Yes. Then DRR ka 1, 2, 3. You can write it in the comment section. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and your answer 1, 2, 3. And then your answer, beta. Debit or credit. Balance. Which balance? 12% debentures, DRR and DRR investment. Tell me the balance. चलो balance बताओ. Very good. जिया बेन एकदम मस्त लख्यो हाँ तमें. जिया पटेल जी. DRR 10, DRR investment 15. Very good. So which balance beta? One is credit. Himanshu भैया credit दे दिया. Balance of DRR, very good, credit. And second one is last Roman 3 is beta debit. Very good. So yes, it's an investment. It's an investment as a debit balance. So first thing come to my mind. संकेत सर जब सॉल्व करते हैं तो उनके दिमाग में सबसे पहली चीज क्या आती है? सो इसको बैलेंस कौन सा है सर? सो बैलेंस कौन सा है ये याद आता है. ओके. So 1125 debentures of rupees 100 each at 10%. So we invested somewhere in 12% and my interest payment rate is 12%. Okay. So I have to invest it in the safe investment beta. So list में मैंने invest किया जहां से मुझे सिर्फ 10% आ रहा है. 15% I will invest in that. Okay beta. Okay. Annual contribution to DRR was made 31st March every year. ठीक छे. On 31st March 2002, balance at the bank 7,50,000 before receipt of interest. Okay, sir. बिफोर रिसीट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट. अभी सी, इंटरेस्ट इज ऑलवेज रिसीव्ड ऑन बिफोर रिसीट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट ऑन. बेटा कितना इंटरेस्ट होगा? 1,12,500 रिसीट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट. 1,12,500 into 10%. 10% is a rate. Okay, so 11250, 11,250, 11,250 बराबर है. So annual contribution to DRR was made on 31st March every year. So how much contribution बेटा? So ICA ने ये क्वेश्चन क्यों दिया? 7,50,000 का 10%. So 75,000. What is the annual contribution? 75,000. Out of that already made 20,000, 25,000. So उसमें से 25,000 already है opening 25,000. तो current year में कितना होएगा? 50,000. Now you understood. 75,000 is बेटा out of that opening में already 25,000 है. DRR में already 25,000 है. So during the year we have to pass entry for 50,000. And 7,50,000 का 15%, 1,12,500 already there in DRR investment. DRR investment में already छे. The investments were realized at par. At par मतलब 1,12,500. At par means no profit, no loss. What is the meaning of this? No profit, no loss. But debentures are redeemed at premium of 10%. So beta extra payment we have made to debenture holders. 7,50,000 is the value on that 10%. So we paid them 7,50,000 plus 10%, extra 10%, and 8,25,000. And this is a loss. We are paying extra excess to them. 8,25,000. Okay, so I'm not going to open all these accounts. I will just tell you how to solve it. So 12% debentures, you can write it like, yes, beta, buy balance brought down. See the answer. Yes, otherwise I will show you the answer in my way, where to write the answer, how to present. So we opened all these accounts. So on the first line, buy balance brought down 7,50,000. Correct hai? First, we will write all opening balances. Whenever you will solve this question, better write opening balances first. DRR is 25,000. So buy balance brought down. Correct. Buy balance brought down 25,000. And DRR investment. Okay, sir. So DRR investment 1,12,500. So all adjustments done for first three balances we opened. Okay. Now annual contribution, what do you want? 75,000. Okay, so already done beta 25,000 में से 50,000 we will do extra. So this is extra. Why? Because 75,000 is a total needed. Out of that 25,000 is already made opening. So during the year कितना होगा? Required है ये. Required है 10% of 7,50,000. Date is 31st March. This is only for your concept clarity, beta. This question. Bank account opening balances. Opening balance of bank account is 2 balance brought down 7,50,000. Any difficulty in this? No, sir. Then we received interest. बैंक में पैसा आया 1,12,000. Sorry, how much interest? 11,250. बैंक बैलेंस इज प्लस. बैंक में पैसा आया 11,250 सर, लाइन बाय लाइन. देन वी सोल्ड इन्वेस्टमेंट. सो वी सोल्ड इन्वेस्टमेंट. तो बेटा इन्वेस्टमेंट सोल्ड किया तो बाय बैंक एंड इन्वेस्टमेंट के बैंक के डेबिट में, बैंक अकाउंट डेबिट टू इन्वेस्टमेंट, डीआरआर इन्वेस्टमेंट बैंक अकाउंट डेबिट टू डीआरआर इन्वेस्टमेंट. ओके, सो ये भी समझ में आया. देन बेटा व्हाट इज द एंट्री? हाँ, नाउ डिबेंचर्स टू डिबेंचर होल्डर्स. डिबेंचर्स टू डिबेंचर होल्डर्स 7,50,000 एंड डिबेंचर होल्डर्स के क्रेडिट में Buy 12% debentures, 7,50,000. See, debenture holders are our creditors. They are our creditors. And when they paid, better, they become receiver. When we pay them, they become receiver. And by premium on redemption, we are paying how much amount extra? 75,000 extra. So by premium on redemption, and then better last entry is to bank, to bank. Okay, so debenture holders account to bank. So bank ke credit mein. And now we are going to close this DRR by transferring to general reserve. No to balance carried down to general reserve. So this is the last entry. DRR to general reserve. Okay, and then by balance carried down is the one. This one is. So beta, what I am going to write? Yes, beta sequence में लिख के देता हूँ आपको. Write down what we have done. Open accounts. Open accounts. Okay, sir. Open कर दिए accounts. Hello. Open accounts. Open accounts. बेटा 10% में एक्यूमुलेट हो जाएगा. वॉट एवर क्लोजिंग बैलेंस 10% का एक्यूमुलेशन करना है. ओपन अकाउंट्स. यस वर्षा, आई विल टेल यू. देन आफ्टर दैट एंट्रीज. फर्स्ट एंट्री बेटा, फर्स्ट एंट्री $75,000 DRR एंट्री. फर्स्ट एंट्री DRR एंट्री. इधर राइट ओपनिंग बैलेंसेस. ओपन अकाउंट्स एंड राइट ओपनिंग बैलेंसेस. DRR एंट्री rupees 50,000 P&L to DRR. Second entry, bank interest, interest on investment, interest on DRR investment. What is the entry? Bank account debit to interest on DRRI. Okay. तो हमने इसका इफेक्ट दिया, बैंक को डेबिट दिया, बिकॉज वी हैव नॉट ओपन दिस टू अकाउंट्स, P&L and interest on DRR investment we have not open. So that's why बेटा I colored it. Okay, इसका एंट्री का इफेक्ट दिया. Then थर्ड एंट्री बेटा, DRR इन्वेस्टमेंट सोल्ड. नो प्रॉफिट नो लॉस. So bank account debit to DRR investment. Both accounts are opened. Next. Debenture holders due. Redemption due. So beta debentures account debit. Premium on redemption account debit. This is a face value. Premium on redemption debit. Excess to debenture holders. Redeemable value. So you can see debentures के debit में only face value is transferred. But debenture holders को both amounts are transferred by debentures and by premium on redemption. Both amounts on the credit side. And debentures are debited by only face value. Premium account we have not open. Premium account we have not open. E. Debenture holders paid. So debenture holders to bank. डिवेंचर होल्डर्स को मैं डीएच बोलूंगा. हाँ, डीएच पेड. डीएच. लास्ट एंट्री, ट्रांसफर डीआरआर टू जनरल रिजर्व. ओके, सो ये बोथ अकाउंट्स आर ओपन. एंड ट्रांसफर डीआरआर टू जनरल रिजर्व हिडन एंट्री है. डीआरआर 0 टू जनरल रिजर्व, इसमें से आपने डीआरआर ओपन किया है. डीआरआर ओपन किया है. सो वी हैव फिनिश विथ all these entries. Beta, now you can do posting. You can do posting. See, and while doing revision, I will one best thing I will tell you. So while revision, 12% debentures. Think in this way. संकेत सर कैसा सोचते वो सोचो. How संकेत sir thinks. 12% debentures credit plus. So buy balance brought down to debenture holders because we are going to close it one by one account. DRR में सर ने क्या बताया था? Credit plus DRR credit plus buy balance brought down by P&L and to general reserve because we are not going to maintain it. So to general reserve debit side में आया. चलो थर्ड वन बता दो. थर्ड वन क्या है? डीआरआर हो गएला. डीआरआर इन्वेस्टमेंट सर. डीआरआर इन्वेस्टमेंट डेबिट प्लस क्रेडिट माइनस. डीआरआर इन्वेस्टमेंट टू बैलेंस ब्रॉट डाउन, देन बाय बैंक. इट्स ओवर. ओके, सो थिंक इन दिस वे. बैंक अकाउंट टू बैलेंस ब्रॉट डाउन आएगा. टू बैलेंस ब्रॉट डाउन, देन टू इंटरेस्ट, देन बाय टू इन्वेस्टमेंट बेचा, इंटरेस्ट मिला, इन्वेस्टमेंट बेचा, देन बाय डिबेंचर होल्डर्स एंड देन बाय बैलेंस कैरिड डाउन. ओके, फिनिश. एंड डिबेंचर होल्डर मतलब क्रेडिटर मतलब फेस वैल्यू प्लस प्रीमियम ऑन रिडम्पशन. सो बाय डिबेंचर्स प्लस बाय प्रीमियम ऑन रिडम्पशन एंड टू बैंक. डू इट फॉर 4 times. Today itself you will recall each and every entry. You can recall each and every entry in this way. Okay, so recall the first, do your logical sequence. First do your logical sequence, and when you recalling this, you can recall in the same way. सर कैसे याद करते? हम लोग लेजर्स को याद करते. I remember ledgers pro forma. That's why बेटा my logic is very clear. Okay, so please improve your logic. आपको अकाउंट्स में बेस्ट मार्क्स मिलाने 90 मार्क्स. देन बेटा प्लीज improve your logic. संकेत सर क्या बताते? Yes बेटा, डिबेंचर्स क्रेडिट प्लस डेबिट माइनस. डिबेंचर रिडम्पशन रिजर्व क्रेडिट प्लस डेबिट माइनस. डिबेंचर्स इन्वेस्टमेंट डेबिट प्लस क्रेडिट माइनस. बैंक अकाउंट डेबिट प्लस क्रेडिट माइनस. एंड ट्राई टू रिकॉल ऑल दीज एंट्रीज. ब्रेक में ये याद कर लो. ब्रेक में आते हैं जल्दी से. यस, एनी डिफिकल्टी बेटा? एनी डिफिकल्टी? चलो बताओ जल्दी से. In break beta you can write this all things. You can write. Please open these accounts in the break. You can take a screenshot. चलो जल्दी से screenshot ले लो. How I maintain this. break में लिख लो ये पूरा. Ledger posting you can do by your own. Take a screenshots. Beta, interest is already paid. Puneet, good question beta. What about interest? Interest is already paid. We will assume interest is already paid. Beta, we will assume interest is already paid. You understood beta my way of thinking? Yes, good question Puneet. Interest का क्या? On debentures. Interest on debentures we already paid beta. We will assume that. Very good question by Puneet. मस्त क्वेश्चन पूछा बेटा पुनीत. बेटा प्लीज डोंट लूज योर होप्स. ये क्वेश्चन जो है ना वो बहुत सिंपल है. आपको एक ही बार याद रखना है कि आप लोगों को सब आने वाला है. इतना याद रखें कि आपको सब आता है. ये डोंट वरी, ये सभी क्वेश्चंस आने वाले आपको. ठीक है, चलो अभी रुकते हैं और एक ब्रेक ले लेते हैं. ब्रेक ले लीजिए. Chalo students, now come to question number 5. Come to question number 5. It's updation of your balance sheet. So let's finish it. The balance sheet of B company, unlisted company other than AIFI. Banking company, NBFC and HFC as on 31st March is as under particulars, equity and liabilities, shareholders fund, share capital, share capital, reserves and surplus, non-current liability, long-term borrowing, current liabilities, assets, non-current assets, current assets. Okay, authorized capital is given. In annual general meeting, it is assumed that it is resolved that to give existing shareholders the option to purchase one share of rupees 10 at 15 of every 4 shareholder. Okay, chalo. So how many equity shares are there? Chalo bataiye. How many equity shares are there? 20,000 equity shares. You can see here 20,000 equity shares. So 20,000 equity shares into 1 by 4 into rupees 15. So what is the bank balance that you are going to collect? Bank balance is equal to 20,000 divided by 4 into 15. So I am going to collect 75,000. Equity share capital is 5,000 into 10. Security premium 5,000 into 5. 25,000. So bank account debit. Now you can directly pass the entry without writing by to equity shareholder and all. You can directly pass the entry beta. Bank account debit to equity share capital. Or you can pass entry bank account to equity share application and then equity share application to equity share capital. So entries are very easy. You can write the sequence on question itself. So what is the sequence? What is the sequence beta? How many entries are there? Yes. First one, A, application money received. You can write sequence. And B, application money due. So what is the application money received? See, received is beta. Received means bank account debit. So bank account debit to equity share application and equity share application to equity share capital to security premium. So beta update your balance sheet. So application will get cancelled. Application is a temporary account. Okay. So now bank balance we will increase by 75,000 in the question. So bank balance plus 75,000. Equity share capital we will increase it by 50,000 and security premium. Security premium 25,000. Security premium 25,000. So first entry over. Bonus shares entry. To issue one bonus shares for every 5 shares held. Now see how many shares you have. Now you have 25,000 shares. So 25,000 into 1 by 5 into 10 rupees. Sorry, 25,000 into, sorry, so, correct hai. 50,000. So my bonus is 50,000. What is the bonus share entry beta? Second one, bonus Yes, beta. What is the amount? Yes. Utilization of reserves first. Utilization of reserves. And B, bonus issued. So which reserves you use, beta? First one, security premium. So what is the entry? What is the balance in security premium? 25,000. So security premium account debit. Then P&L account debit to bonus to equity shareholders and bonus to equity shareholder to equity share capital. Which is a temporary account, beta? Which is a temporary account? Bonus. So security premium minus 25,000 and P&L में से 25,000. So P&L में से we reduce 25,000. Any difficulty in this? बहुत simple है sir. Bonus की entries already we have done. Security premium account debit, P&L account debit to bonus to equity shareholder, bonus to equity shareholder account debit to equity share capital. So capital we will increase by 50,000. Again. So equity share capital increase by 50,000. Next one. Now see, to repay debentures at premium of 3%. See, in balance sheet we do not have DRR. So first, third entry, create DRR and DRR investment. Create DRR and DRR investment. So this is hidden entry now. Hidden entry. Create DRR and DRR investment. Is not there in the balance sheet, na beta. So DRR is 10% and DRR investment is 15%. Why? Because it's a unlisted company. So create DRR first. Sir, it's not given in the question. So we will create it. Okay. So before redemption, create it. And then again transfer it. Sir, ICAI wants this knowledge from you. Okay. कि आपको ये पता होना चाहिए कि कंपनी ने पहले डीआरआर क्रिएट किया एंड नाउ यू आर डूइंग रिडम्पशन, तो आप लोग वापस से उसको ट्रांसफर करोगे. सो फर्स्ट क्रिएट दैट डीआरआर. ओके. सो क्रिएट डीआरआर, हिडन एंट्री is IMP entry. These two entries are IMP, beta. Creation. P&L to DRR. P&L to DRR. What is the value of debentures, beta? 12,000, na? Ha. 12,000. And DRR investment to bank 18,000. DRR investment to bank 18,000. See, we are going to create it and again we are going to transfer it. So it doesn't making sense, beta. We'll create it and it is going to transfer. So it is already, don't write it in the balance sheet because we are going to cancel it once again. So this is what ICAI expects from you. तो यहाँ पे ICAI का आपका expectation है कि आपको provision पता होनी चाहिए. What is the provision? Provision है कि ICAI ये बोल रही है कि भाई मेरा 10% का जो debentures है, आप 10% का जो debentures है वो आपको maintain करना है डीआरआर में, और उसका 15% आपका जो मेंटेन करना है वो आपको किस में मेंटेन करना है? डीआरआर इन्वेस्टमेंट में. ये नॉलेज आपको होना चाहिए. ये ऐसे आपसे एक्सपेक्ट करती है कि भाई आपने खुद ने क्रिएट करना चाहिए. एंड देन बेटा अगेन वी आर गोइंग टू कैंसल इट एट द एंड. It doesn't make a sense. I know that, but beta, it is the what ICAI wants from you. It is going to cancel with each other. Create करो, वापस cancel करो. But sense नहीं बनता. पर बेटा ICAI को ये expect है knowledge आपसे. Now you got this? Yes or no? Tell me it in the comment section. Yes, are you getting this concept or not? Are you getting this concept or not? Create DRR. So this is the third one, and create DRR investment. चलो ये भी समझ में आया? Yes. So what is the fourth step, beta? Fourth step now. Yes, beta. So इसका A entry होएगा, इसका B entry होगा third में. Now fourth one, debentures due for redemption. Debentures due for redemption. So debentures due for redemption. How to think? Debentures is my liability. So debentures को debit देंगे. Okay, debentures को debit देंगे. 12% debenture percent 3,600 to debenture holders. To debenture holders. Then beta P&L to premium on redemption. P&L to premium on redemption, P&L to premium on redemption, and then DRR to general reserve. Sorry. This entry is nahi. And then debenture holders to bank. And then debenture holders to bank. So this is your, there are 3 entries. How many entries are there, beta? There are 3 entries. First one, what is the first entry, beta? First one is very easy. Debentures account debit. Debentures account debit. Premium on redemption account debit. C. Debentures account debit. Liability cancelled. Premium is our loss. And debenture holders are our creditors. And then P&L account debit to premium on redemption. So transfer entry. And then debenture holders become receiver to bank. And beta last one. Cancel DRR and sold DRR investment. So third number, reversal entries. 5 number. DRR to general reserve and bank to DRR investment. So again you can write, yes beta, अभी आपका सिर्फ डिबेंचर्स का एंट्री माइनस करना बाकी है. डिबेंचर्स 1,20,000. Then you paid extra. बैंक में से कितना पे किया? 123,600. 123,600 and loss is बेटा 3,600. and DRR to general reserve करने से अच्छा है DRR to P&L कीजिए. DRR to general reserve and do DRR to P&L, but more appropriate is general reserve if you have a balance in general reserve. Okay, P&L में balance है तो आप उसको transfer कर दीजिए. Okay, so what is the DRR amount बेटा? 12,000 है ना. Okay, so it's better 12,000. जनरल रिजर्व एक नया अकाउंट खोलिए 12,000. See, now your equity share capital you are showing 3 lakhs. Your equity share capital is showing 3 lakhs. Security general reserve is 12,000. And P&L balance is beta security premium 0 and P&L 125 minus 25 minus 3.6 minus 12. So your P&L is showing 79,400. कितना शो कर रहा है? 79,400 plus 12, it's 91,400. Debentures 0. Freehold property as it is 1,15,000. Cash in hand 2 lakhs plus 75,000 minus 123,600. So 1,51,400 and plus 30,000. So 1,81,400. 1,81,400. Freehold property 1,15,000. Then share capital 3 lakhs. Resource and surplus 91,400. Long term borrowings 0. Trade payable 1,15,000. Three lakhs plus 91.4. 506,400. Yes, 506,400. We are tallying at 506,400. Let's see. Yes. Answer is correct. You can write in the same way. Balance sheet, you already know how to prepare this. So update your balance sheet on question itself. So what are the entries, beta? Just quickly revise these entries. Just quickly revise these entries. Chalo. So first one, yes, how to do revision? It's very simple, beta. Whenever you are doing revision, you please think the sequence of these entries. Okay. So what is new in this question? Create DRR and DRR investment and then again cancel it. So you can check in my yes बेटा इन इंडेक्स ऑल्सो. सो इंडेक्स में आप लोग चेक कर सकते हो इसको. सी द इंडेक्स. That update the balance sheet on question tallied journal entries. Entries are divided: issue of equity shares, bonus shares, and redemption of DRR. Redemption, DRR, and DRR investment. DRR entry for hidden entry for DRR and creation and sold. Okay, so hidden entries for DRR investment, DRR is hidden entry, creation and sold, okay, or transfer. तो बहुत सिंपल था. अपडेट बैलेंस शीट करना है and tally the question journal entry wise. So very simple. Issue of shares, bonus shares, and redemption entries. So problem is not at all difficult. Yes, you had better. Please tell me it in the comment section. Problem difficult था या नहीं था? Okay, so recall these answers. अभी recall कीजिए. What is the first entry? Application money received. So bank account debit to equity share application to equity share capital to security premium. Pehla entry over. Next one. Second entry. What is the second entry? Bonus shares received. Bonus shares में first you will utilize security premium. Then P&L को भी use किया. So security premium P&L account debit to bonus to equity shareholder. And second entry bonus to equity shareholder to equity share capital. हमने capital को बढ़ाया, bonus cancel किया. So second entry also over. Then third entry create DRR. Create DRR मतलब P&L account debit to DRR. Okay. And DRR investment 15%. So DRR investment account debit to bank. चलो ये भी हो गया. Fourth entry debentures are due for redemption. 3 entries है. Debentures due for redemption मतलब debentures को cancel करेंगे. So debentures credit है उसको debit देंगे. So debentures account debit. Premium on redemption extra 3,600 to debenture holders. So these two accounts are temporary accounts. Then debenture holders to bank is a second entry and premium cancel P&L to premium on redemption. Okay sir, entries हो गए. And then बेटा last के 2 entries then reverse create DRR. So DRR to general reserve. So DRR को credit होता है तो उसको debit देंगे to general reserve and investment sold. So bank account debit to investment account. Entry easy छे बेटा. One more time you want. See बेटा, these entries are really very easy once you got the logic. Okay. So entries once you got the logic is very simple. Application money received. चलो अभी आप लोग सोचो. Yes, socho. I will wait for 5 seconds. You only think. So this is how you can recall all these entries. And beta after lecture, write down it all entries by using टिक-टिकी technique. आप लोग है ना इधर मेहनत में वेस्ट मत कीजिए. यदि आपने ये मेहनत नहीं किया ना, you are not going to pass. और देखो बेटा, it's not a question of last day. जो भी बच्चे ये lectures देख रहे हैं बेटा, you are doing it consistently this hard work, and this is going to pay you after 8 to 9 months. सी एंड ये हमें वो भी स्टूडेंट में रहना है जो पास होने वाले हैं. ये मैं हमेशा बोलता हूं, हमें 80 स्टूडेंट्स में नहीं रहना है विच आर गोइंग टू फेल. बेटा दीज 80 स्टूडेंट्स दे आर डूइंग इट बाय देयर कर्मा. दे आर वेस्टिंग देयर लाइफ. ओके, they waste their 8 to 9 months because they are not understanding. Only understanding is not going to help you out. Understand सबको होता है बेटा. You have to do practice by your own. और प्लीज इसकी प्रैक्टिस कीजिए बेटा. आपने इतने एफर्ट्स डालने पड़ेंगे कि आप लोगों को समझ में नहीं आ रहा है कि वन क्वेश्चन यू हैव टू मिनिमम 3 to 4 टाइम्स सॉल्व कीजिए. देन यू आर गोइंग टू स्कोर 80+ इन द एग्जाम. And this is how you have to do your all entries का sequence. संकेत सर की style of teaching is like that कि he can recall it afterwards कि कैसे याद होता है. I am not telling just to entries कैसे करना है, ये recall करना. My teaching style is different. Why? Because it's a better. I am always trying to focus how you are going to recall all these entries. That is more important for me. Teaching तो सब कर लेते हैं, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, पर आपको याद करना is very difficult. तो इसीलिए sequence को लिखो. याद करो कि ये क्वेश्चन में क्या नया था, हिडन एंट्रीज आर न्यू इन दिस क्वेश्चन, कौन सी एंट्री मुझे नहीं आई वो याद करो। ओके चलो स्टार्ट करते हैं। पहली एंट्री बताओ, एप्लीकेशन मनी रिसीव्ड, क्या एंट्री थी सोचो। बैंक अकाउंट डेबिट टू इक्विटी शेयर एप्लीकेशन। सेकंड एंट्री, इक्विटी शेयर एप्लीकेशन टू इक्विटी शेयर कैपिटल टू सिक्योरिटी प्रीमियम, ये भी समझा सर। थर्ड एंट्री, यूटिलाइजेशन ऑफ रिजर्व्स, फोकस कीजिए, यूटिलाइजेशन ऑफ रिजर्व्स, रिजर्व्स को यूटिलाइज करना है फॉर बोनस शेयर्स। तो कौन सा अकाउंट ओपन होगा, बोनस टू इक्विटी होल्डर्स, और रिजर्व्स को कम करेंगे, रिजर्व्स को क्रेडिट होता है उसको डेबिट देंगे। ओके सो सिक्योरिटी प्रीमियम फर्स्ट विल यूज, P&L we are going to use to bonus to equity shareholder. It's a temporary account. Bonus to equity shareholder account debit to equity share capital to security premium. Yes. ठीक है, बोनस इशूड भी हो गया। देन क्रिएट डीआरआर, डीआरआर को क्रिएट करना है। डीआरआर, डीआरआर को कौन सा बैलेंस सर ने बताया था, क्रेडिट बैलेंस। किस में से क्रिएट होता है, P&L में से, तो इसमें क्रिएट करना है P&L टू डीआरआर। ओके याद हो गया। डीआरआर इन्वेस्टमेंट, डीआरआर इन्वेस्टमेंट करना है, इन्वेस्टमेंट डेबिट बैलेंस एसेट है, बैंक में से कम होगा, सो डीआरआर इन्वेस्टमेंट टू बैंक। यस सर, ये भी याद हो गया। डिबेंचर्स ड्यू फॉर रिडम्पशन, सर ने 3 एंट्रीज बोले थे। फर्स्ट डिबेंचर कैंसिलेशन, देन बेटा डिबेंचर होल्डर्स पेड, एंड थर्ड एंट्री प्रीमियम कैंसिलेशन। सो 3 एंट्रीज, डिबेंचर कैंसिलेशन, डिबेंचर होल्डर्स पेड, प्रीमियम कैंसिलेशन। सो क्या एंट्री थी, डिबेंचर्स कैंसिलेशन, याद करो। डिबेंचर्स इज माई लाइबिलिटी, so give debit, cancel करना है, but we are paying extra, so premium on redemption is our loss. To whom we are going to pay, debenture holder, to debenture holder. Okay sir, ये भी याद हो गया। फिर debenture holder को पे किया, so cancel करना है, debenture holder को debit दे देंगे, debenture holder to bank. Okay clear. And then premium को cancel करेंगे, so PMM को, P&L to premium on redemption। खत्म सर, it's very simple. Now I will do the practice of writing. मैं टिक टिकी जी को यूज करके सर के साथ सॉल्व करूंगा, इतना सिंपल है। देन बेटा 3 एंट्रीज ओवर। एंड नाउ सर डीआरआर की जरूरत है क्या, नहीं, सो डीआरआर को अभी ट्रांसफर कर देंगे। डीआरआर माय रिजर्व, रिजर्व क्रेडिट बैलेंस, नाउ गिव डेबिट, ट्रांसफर करना है। डीआरआर किस में जाएगा, टू जनरल रिजर्व। एंड लास्ट एंट्री बेटा डीआरआर इन्वेस्टमेंट सोल्ड किया, प्रॉफिट पे होना चाहिए, लॉस पे होना चाहिए, नो, एट पार, नो प्रॉफिट नो लॉस, सो सेम इन्वेस्टमेंट। सो दिस इज एक्सपेक्टेड फ्रॉम आईसीआई। कि आईसीआई को क्या एक्सपेक्ट था ये प्रॉब्लम में मेरे से, कि मैं बैलेंस शीट कैसे बनाता हूं, और डीआरआर एंड डीआरआर इन्वेस्टमेंट की प्रोविजन मुझे पता है क्या। सो दिस इज द न्यू थिंग दैट आईसीआई वांट फ्रॉम मी। सो डीआरआर को मैंने क्या किया, इन्वेस्टमेंट बेचा, सो बैंक कैश कम्स इन, बैंक बैलेंस इंक्रीजेस, एंड डीआरआर इन्वेस्टमेंट गोज आउट। ओके yes, now 2 times I told you these entries. Any difficulty? ओके एनी डिफिकल्ट, अरे बोलो ना जल्दी जल्दी। अभी इससे अच्छा क्या बताऊं रे मैं तुम लोगों को, कितनी प्रैक्टिस करवाओ आपसे। चलो ये भी हो गया सर। अपडेशन, पेशेंस पेशेंस पेशेंस, इट्स अ गेम ऑफ पेशेंस। 6th one, yes, very good. 6th number, सिक्स नंबर, मस्त क्वेश्चन है ये भी। द बैलेंस शीट ऑफ कन्वर्टिबल लिमिटेड, अनलिस्टेड कंपनी, अदर देन AIFI, अदर देन AIFI, अनलिस्टेड कंपनी, 10% DRR, 15% DRR इन्वेस्टमेंट। सर लिख लो ये, लिख लो ये, फटाफट लिख लो। 10% DRR, 15% DRR इन्वेस्टमेंट। सर समझ में आया, इट्स वेरी सिंपल नाउ। यस, then as on 31st March 2001 stood as follows, शेयर कैपिटल चाहिए अदर सिर्फ, हाँ 1,65 लाख। एक काम करेंगे, लास्ट के 3 zeros उड़ा देंगे। देन 5 lakhs, 10% जनरल रिजर्व, P&L, DRR, DRR दिया है क्या, यस बेटा DRR दिया है। डिबेंचर्स कन्वर्टिबल 1 crore का 10%, ओके। एंड 15% डिवेंचर रिडम्पशन रिजर्व इन्वेस्टमेंट लिखो, इसको गलती से डिवेंचर रिडम्पशन हुआ है, डीआरआर इन्वेस्टमेंट लिखो उसको, डीआरआर इन्वेस्टमेंट. The debentures are due for redemption. How much amount? 1 crore rupees. 1 CR we have to pay them. The terms of issue of debentures that they will redeem at the premium of 5%, and they will get the option to convert debenture holders 20% of their holding into equity shares at a predetermined price of 15.75. Okay, so now they have two options. They have two options to convert their holdings into cash. So beta debenture holders के option क्या है? You can write over there. Debenture holders options. Convertible है ना? Either convert into equity shares and take some cash, convert 20% equity shares and take 80% in cash, and पूरा cash ले लीजिए, cash 100%. So these are the options they have. So write down what are the options they have. Convert into equity shares 20% and cash में 80%. Cash में 80%. बच्चे को क्या लगता है बाद में they are finding is difficult because they don't want to recall the pro forma. Your choice. एक तो आपको कैसे याद करना है, अलॉटमेंट के 5 एंट्रीज याद करो, रिडम्पशन के 4 एंट्रीज एंड देन कॉल के 2 एंट्रीज. गुरु मंत्र देखो, गुरु मंत्र विल फाइंड यू, इट्स वेरी सिंपल फॉर यू बेटा. गुरु मंत्र को पॉसिबिलिटी होगी ज्यादा से ज्यादा स्प्रेड करो, रोज सोने के पहले सोचो गुरु मंत्र. Okay. So you got the two options. Except for 100 debentures holding 25,000 debentures, 100 debentures to confuse us. 25,000 debentures, rest of them exercise the option for maximum conversion. Okay, sir. So what is the diagram? Now you can check here. How many debentures are there? 1 lakh debentures. Okay, 1 lakh debentures into what is the amount of debenture? 105. 105 is the amount. So how much amount they want to pay it back? They want to pay it back 1 crore 5 lakhs rupees. Simple. Out of that, 25%. 25,000 debentures, they rejected this option. How many? 25,000 debentures, and 75,000 debenture holders, they accept this option. So 25,000 debenture holders. So 25,000 into, they want, yes beta, directly 105 rupiah. So 105. So 25,000 into 105, they accepted cash. They accepted cash. Okay. And balancing is, yes, balancing figure 78 lakh 75,000. Out of this 20%, so take on calci, 78 lakh 75,000 into 20%, they converted into equity shares. Okay, so they converted their option. So it's given in the question that they converted 20% into equity shares. Okay, so 15 lakh 75,000 and remaining 63 lakhs. Okay, so 63 lakh. अभी एक शेयर का कितना होएगा? 1 share 15.75. 1 share 15.75. So 15 lakh 75,000 के 1 lakh shares will be there. कितने shares हो जाएंगे? 1 share is for 15.75. How many shares you are going to issue? 1 lakh shares. So 15 lakh 75,000 के 1 lakh shares you are going to issue. And 1 lakh shares into 10 rupees, you will get 10 lakhs and security premium will be, because so out of this 10 rupees is a face value and 5 rupees 75 paisa is a security premium. Okay, so one more time. चलो मैं बताता हूँ. How many debentures are there? 1 lakh debentures. How much pay amount is you are going to pay? 105. So 1 lakh. You can draw this diagram. 1 crore 5 lakhs. 1 crore 5 lakhs. Simple छे. आउट ऑफ दिस यू ऑप्शन कितना होगा कैश में? कैश में 25%. इक्विटी शेयर्स और कन्वर्जन स्कीम, नो कन्वर्जन, 25%. So they want pure cash. ₹26 lakh 25,000 and 75% wants conversion. Out of this conversion, what is the conversion scheme? They will get equity shares of 20% and they will get cash of 80%. So 20% का equity shares, 8,75,000 into 20% in equity shares. 15,75,000 का शेयर मिलेगा and 80% in cash, 63 lakhs. Now one share is of 15.75. So how many shares we are going to issue? 1 lakh shares. One lakh shares. $10 lakhs. 1 lakh shares into 5.75. So it's very simple. 63 lakhs. So cash, yes beta. Now debentures, we are cancelling by, now see the entries. Debentures debit होगा. Debentures 1 crore से debit होगा. P&L beta, because you are paying extra 5 lakhs. Extra 5 lakhs debit. कैश कितने से क्रेडिट होगा? वेरी सिंपल. कैश इज बाय कैंसल्ड बाय बेटा 2625 प्लस 63 lakhs. 2625 plus 63 lakhs. 2625 plus 63, 89,25,000. Equity share capital and security premium. 10 lakhs credit and security premium also has credit balance. Credit. See, this total is matching with 1 crore 5 lakhs. देखो दोनों मैच हो रहे क्या? 8925 plus 1000 plus 575. Yes. 1 crore 5 lakhs. So this is the last effect. So beta give in balance sheet. Now debentures. Debentures. हाँ. So debentures को मैं पहले cancel करूंगा. Debentures I am going to cancel by 1 crore. P&L में से कितना माइनस करूंगा बेटा? 5 lakhs. प्रीमियम ऑन रिडम्पशन. कैश में से कितना माइनस करूंगा? यस, कैश में से माइनस करूंगा मैं 89,25,000. 89,25,000. शेयर कैपिटल में आई एम गोइंग टू ऐड बेटा. हाउ मच अमाउंट आई एम गोइंग टू ऐड? 10 lakhs. 10 lakhs ऐड करूंगा. And security premium I will add 5,75,000. Okay sir, 5,75,000 I am going to add it on in this. Okay, so security premium में 5,75,000 add किया. ठीक है. उसके बाद yes, all effects over. हाँ, now there is no need to create DRR. So DRR में से माइनस करूंगा 10 lakhs. DRR to DRR invest general reserve, DRR to general reserve, and DRR investment minus किया 15 lakhs, and I will add it in the cash and bank balance. So third entry, cash and cash equivalent में how much amount is I'm going to add it? 15 lakhs. कितना ऐड करूंगा? 15 lakhs. 15 lakhs ऐड करूंगा. चलो, so capital कितना हो जाएगा? Capital will be 60 lakhs. Security premium 5,75,000. General reserve 1 crore. 5 lakhs P&L. DRR 0. So 575 plus 10,000 plus 500. 1 crore 10 lakh 75,000. 0. Other loan will continue at 65 lakhs and 0. Chalo. So I will show my share capital. 60 lakhs. Update your trial balance sheet. 60 lakhs. 1 crore 10 lakh 75,000. Long-term borrowings 65 lakhs. Other current liabilities 1 crore 25 lakhs. Property, plant and equipment 1 crore 60 lakhs. 0. Cash and bank balance 75,000 and 2 crores. Three crore 60 lakhs 75,000. Yes. 3 crore 60 lakhs 75,000. Let's check it. Yes. So this is how you are going to tally your question. This is the working note, which is important one. So you can take a screenshot of this if you want. Yes, got the concept. So those students, yes, those who are not getting it now understood. Chalo, tell me in comment section abhi any problem that you are finding. So what we have done in this question we have converted. Yes. Muhammad Aslam is saying, sir, thank you, sir. Mock test mein 80 I got. Very good, beta Aslam ji. Last batch student. Yes. Now you understood. Puneet Yadav is saying, great, sir. Chalo, thank you. So beta easy che. That chart is easy. Debarjun Das is saying, easy che, sir. If you are explaining. Bhumika, it is very easy question. Okay, other students? Easy or difficult? Redemption of debentures. Now I don't think it's difficult one. Okay, so now you are clear with all these concepts and you can write balance sheet in my way. बैलेंस शीट तो क्या इंस्टीट्यूट ने भी अच्छे से ही दिया हुआ है, सो डोंट वरी. सो अभी आपको समझ में आया होगा. यू कैन ड्रॉ दिस चार्ट इन एग्जाम, so it will be very easy if you understand this chart. Yes beta Siddhi, यदि DRR गिवन होगा तो वी विल नॉट पास DRR क्रिएशन की एंट्री. यस बेटा, वेरी सिंपल. All these questions are easy beta once you understood the logic. Tanisha is saying sir, yes sir. Beta, I don't understand why students are not patient till last minute. तो ये मुझे अभी तक नहीं समझ में आता है कि आप भी स्टूडेंट्स है ना, लास्ट तक पेशेंस क्यों नहीं रखते हो कि मैं एक बार ये घर से सॉल्व करके आऊंगा. मतलब व्हाई यू डोंट वांट टू स्टडी, ये मुझे अभी भी मेरे लिए लॉजिक क्लियर नहीं है. और वही बच्चे पास होते हैं बेटा जो स्टार्टिंग से बहुत सीरियस है. चलो, नो नीड टू टेल ऑल दिस थिंग्स अगेन एंड अगेन. टुडे होमवर्क में yes, illustration 2 is very easy. Illustration 2 now you can do by your own. एक 2 नंबर का बच्चा है मेरे साइड से. टुडेज होमवर्क बेटा ये क्वेश्चन खुद से कर लो. इट्स रियली वेरी सिंपल क्वेश्चन. ऑल अकाउंट्स आर गिवन, सो you have to understand the sequence of this question. So you can take a screenshot of my बेटा ये एंट्रीज का सीक्वेंस का स्क्रीनशॉट लेके रखो. यू कैन डू बाय योर ओन देन. मैं हर चीज आपको स्पून फीडिंग में नहीं दूंगा. हाँ, इलस्ट्रेशन 2. सो दीज आर द एंट्रीज दैट यू हैव टू फाइंड आउट. आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू गिव यू दिस आंसर. सो लिखो, राइट डाउन ओपनिंग बैलेंसेस, टेक अ स्क्रीनशॉट. सो ओपनिंग बैलेंसेस लिखे, इंटरेस्ट रिसीव्ड फॉर 2 months. So on DRR investment, so bank to investment, and pay interest for 2 months. So interest to bank, investment sold, bank to investment, transfer 10% to general reserve, DRR to general reserve, and here balancing figure is P&L appropriation, and then paid debentures. So it's very simple question, but here interest is also paid. So it's similar to question number, I think 4. 4 question जैसा है. It's similar to question number 4. So do by your own. Illustration number 4 and 2. बाकी स्टूडेंट्स को क्या कमेंट्स करने नहीं है क्या? भूमिका, in TYK practical question 2 of preference shares, what is the meaning of split of equity shares? Split means बेटा conversion. तो 10 रुपए का शेयर 5-5 रुपए के 2 होंगे. सो एंट्री विल बी इक्विटी शेयर कैपिटल फेस वैल्यू 10 टू इक्विटी शेयर कैपिटल फेस वैल्यू 5, बट अमाउंट इज सेम बेटा. इट इज कॉल्ड एज बेटा स्प्लिट ऑफ शेयर्स. ठीक है, टीवाई के क्वेश्चंस की सीरीज में आपको दे देता हूं. रिडम्पशन ऑफ प्रेफरेंस शेयर्स एंड रिडम्पशन ऑफ डिबेंचर्स. सो रिडम्पशन ऑफ प्रेफरेंस शेयर्स एंड रिडम्पशन ऑफ डिबेंचर्स के आई नो क्वेश्चंस आर पेंडिंग फॉर. So I will give you series. I will upload it on the website कि TYK के अपने जितने भी बोर्ड ऑफ स्टडीज के सेशंस में ऐड कर देता हूँ. So this time I will be very better perfect for you कि मैं TYK के क्वेश्चंस या देखता हूँ मैं आपका लाइव सेशन ले पाया तो. So TYK के क्वेश्चंस that we are going to solve it in that session. Okay. So TYK के क्वेश्चंस by timing टिक टिक जी टेक्निक लगा के we are going to solve it. Okay. So हम लोग देखते हैं, मैं आपको पर्सनली उसका मैसेज कर दूंगा. Then और कुछ डिफिकल्टीज है? यस, TYK, both TYK we are going to solve. So today we have finished with the debentures chapter. Tomorrow I am going to start with investment chapter. So कल थोड़ा सा TYK ले लूंगा if possible for first half an hour or 1 hour, and then investment का basics I am going to explain it tomorrow. So investment, don't miss it. Very important chapter. Today you solve all these illustrations by using tick-tick technique. Promise me, sir, we will solve all 6 illustrations. Timing for each illustration maximum 20 to 25 minutes. Ledger accounts का problem होगा, so बेटा 12 minutes. This question 12 to 15 minutes, and balance sheet question होगा तो 30 minutes. So on an average I will tell कि 15 to 20 minutes each question. मतलब some questions will take 30 minutes, some question will take 12 to 15 minutes. So illustration 1 you can solve it now better in 15 to 16 minutes. 2 you can solve. Now how to recall? See now what is the recalling technique? Yes beta, recalling technique I will tell you. So first question, A plus category. Now A plus category, how to recall this question? Sir, immediately cancellation of debenture. Immediately cancellation of debenture. So beta, we have not opened this. So immediately cancellation of debentures. So immediately cancellation of debentures में बेटा what columns were. Now let's try to understand all. Now this is the last part. How to revise all questions together. So first question में क्या था? Immediately cancellation of debentures. Sir, open face value column, interest column, and ex interest column. Own debentures is not open. That's why sir open all three columns. Then purchase from open market. So don't open A B C D का sequence. A means face value, B is interest, C inner column. If it is ex interest, better don't deduct interest. If it is come interest, deduct interest. And D is the outer column. Sir, याद हो गया. First question easy. Sir, step number second question. All steps you have to follow. Write opening balances. So ये तो आपको solve करना है. Question number 3 is like similar to illustration number 1, but specifically in the question itself ask कि own debentures account is open. So own debentures account open करना पड़ेगा. Face value, interest and ये columns का. So similar to illustration number 1. Illustration number 4 में क्या देखा था? Illustration number 4 that ledger account. So ledger accounts इतना difficult नहीं था. B category का question था. Sir, bonus shares की एंट्री थी, राइट शेयर्स की एंट्री थी एंड क्रिएशन ऑफ डीआरआर था हिडन एंट्रीज में क्वेश्चन नंबर 5 में एंड देन अगेन दैट वी ट्रांसफर इट टू डीआरआर इन्वेस्टमेंट टू बैंक किया था और बाद में बैंक टू डीआरआर इन्वेस्टमेंट एंड पीएनएल टू डीआरआर एंड डीआरआर टू जनरल रिजर्व. सो बेटा 5 नंबर इज आल्सो वेरी इजी एंड 6 नंबर में क्या था? तो कन्वर्जन ऑफ योर डिबेंचर्स चार्ट बनाया था 1 करोड़ 5 लाख का 25% 75%. 25% कैश में पे किया, 75% में से अगेन 20% 1 शेयर फॉर 15.75 तो 1 लाख शेयर्स फॉर 15,75,000. रिमेनिंग इज कैश एंड कैश का टोटल लिया था एंड 15,75,000 दो पार्ट्स में डिवाइड किया था. 10 रुपया इक्विटी शेयर कैपिटल, 10 रुपीज फेस वैल्यू एंड 5.75 सिक्योरिटी प्रीमियम. दिस इज हाउ यू आर गोइंग टू रिकॉल ऑल दीज इलस्ट्रेशंस. ओके, सो ये इलस्ट्रेशंस जब भी आप सॉल्व करोगे सी विथ इंडेक्स. तो इंडेक्स को देखो, इंडेक्स को देख के रिकॉल करो. नॉर्मली स्टूडेंट्स आर मेकिंग मिस्टेक क्या? दे आर जस्ट गोइंग कीपिंग ऑन सॉल्विंग बट दे डोंट अंडरस्टैंड what is to pick from that problem. What is the important point? Whether that problem is A category, B category or C category. My suggestion to all is very simple. So whenever I'm doing these illustrations, whenever I studied my foundation or inter, my basic fundas are very simple. Ki whenever I get stuck to any point, I normally use red pen at that time. And beta, this was how I created my index series. Okay, so index are important. See, don't think for the present day. Today you are going to understand each and everything because you are in the flow. But after 10 days, you are not going to recall anything. And these techniques will help you out for recalling one. Okay, so सभी faculties normally क्या होता है कि भाई सबको मैं जो DRR सिखाऊंगा वही DRR आपको ICI faculty दूसरी भी पढ़ाने वाली है, तीसरी और बाहर के भी वही पढ़ाने वाले हैं. But what you have to make a difference कि how you can recall it in the exam. So what is the important question में ये इसमें new adjustment, tricky adjustment क्या था? That you have to recall for each and every question. And please, after the session, sit for 30 minutes, recall each and every question का sequence, and then beta, that is more important, and then try to solve it in the notebook. So after that, so ये 15 minutes, don't बेटा immediately wake up ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए. First sit for at least 10 minutes, 15 minutes, recall one by one question and then beta bahar jaiye. Okay, and then go outside wherever you want. Okay, so please do it properly. After the session abhi utna mat, recall all these questions 1 2 3 4 5 and then beta bahar jana hai. Okay, ye consistency chahiye. Whenever beta I taught to my merit ranker students, I normally have found what is the different thing in them. But the different thing is only that they have more patience for revision. An average student does not have patience of revision. तो ये दोनों का difference होता है कि you also understand it, but better you are not keeping on revision, so you are going to forget everything. And normally merit rankers का क्या होता है? They are doing revisions, consistent revision, so they are different from others. Okay, so ये याद रखो, हमें वही करना है, हमें रैंक में लाना है, इतना याद रखो. चलो, thank you. चलो कल मिलते हैं. Thank you.